It's so rough out here for adults, and we wanted to be adults so bad. I don't understand. It makes my head itch. I have decided that I don't want to be an adult anymore. Like, I really don't. Like, it really hit me hard the other day. Like, I was just sitting on my bed and I was thinking, a long time ago, if I wanted a specific food or something crazy, I'd have to ask my parents. I'd have to get a ride. I had to have my own money. But being a child, it's hard to come across your own money because you don't have a job. So you had to have your own money. You had to have, a ride to the store to get whatever. But now it's just like, still gotta have your own money. But whatever you want, I realized that if I want something, all I gotta do is like grab my keys and go outside, get in the car, go to the store, get whatever it is I want. And I don't have to ask anybody. Like, I don't have to ask, like, hey, can I go here? Can I go there? Can I do this? Can I do that? No, because I'm an adult. That's the upside to being an adult. But then there's stuff like bills. Like, we got those now because we're adults. We got car insurance. And you know what? I was so grateful the other day that I have an old car. Like, my car, I drive a 1999 Toyota Camry. But my car is paid for. And I was so happy the other day because I was trying to size up the bills that I had coming up and things that I have to pay for and like old medical bills and stuff that I have to pay these people because I'm an adult. And I was looking at all the stuff that I had to pay for. And I was just like, if I had a car note, I would be so stressed if I had a car. I mean, being an adult right now is not the happiest thing for me because, yes, I do get stressed sometimes. If I had a car note on top of everything else, I just feel like I would be a lot more weighed down than I am right now. But I was just thankful that I don't have a car note because we got car insurance, we got phone bills, we gotta eat, so we gotta buy food. We have to buy dish detergent and laundry detergent and dryer sheets. Like, we gotta buy all this stuff now because we're adults. I feel like it's not gonna hit anybody as hard as it hit me the other day. I just wanted to express to you guys that it's really hitting me that I'm an adult. Like, I was just a kid. I was just like 9. And now I'm like pushing 25. Like, I'm looking 25 in the eye and I'm just like, nah, fam. I'm an adult, man. I don't want to do this anymore. And then we're in school. We're trying to get degrees and all this stuff. And it's just, being an adult is hard. There's two sides to being an adult. Like I said, there's the upside. You have, you don't have to answer to anybody when you want to go do something or something. You want to buy something. You don't have to answer to anyone. But then there's all the bills. And there's all the other adult stuff, like working. We don't have bedtimes anymore. Like, we don't have to go to bed at a certain time because we're adults and nobody tells us when to go to bed. But then we want to set bedtimes because we're so tired from being adults all day long. Am I the only one? I feel like I'm not the only one. You just want to be a child again. Like, I think back to my childhood and how everything was just so... I was carefree. And I don't know if I'm the only one like this, but I loved my birthday when I was younger. Even up until when I turned, like, I want to say 23, because 24 was a good birthday, but I was so excited for all of my birthdays because I was getting older and I was finally becoming an adult, but then I became one. I feel like I kind of rushed my childhood away by wanting to become an adult so bad. And here we are with all these bills and all this other adult stuff. I had to check my car today. Y'all, my dad usually does all this stuff for me, but since I no longer live at home with my parents because I'm an adult, I had to check my car today, right? I had to get this stuff. I didn't know what I was looking for. I had to get some fuel injector stuff to I don't even know what it is. I had to get that to put in the gas tank. Because like I said, my car's old. I gotta buy extra stuff for extra treatment just to keep me from walking. I had to buy that stuff. I had to put brake fluid in the car. I had to put some power steering fluid in the car. I had to check the oil and put more oil in the car. If I was a child, I wouldn't have to worry about this because I wouldn't have a car, because I wouldn't have a license, because I'd be too young and I wouldn't be an adult. Adults gotta worry about this kind of stuff. It's so rough out here for adults, and we wanted to be adults so bad. I don't understand. It makes my head itch. We wanted to be adults so bad. And now here we are. I can't do it no more. So I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice of being an adult. This is my official resignation video. I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice. I don't want to do this no more. Life was so great when we were kids. Life was so simple. Growing up in the 90s, early 2000s. Now everything's all complicated. Being in school, we gotta schedule a time to eat, schedule a time to sleep. You have to have a schedule for everything. You have class, you have homework, and then you have studying on top of homework, because that's what's gonna get you your grade that you're looking for. So you have class, you have homework, you have studying on top of homework, and then you have to schedule in a time to eat or you won't. You have to schedule in a time to sleep or you won't. It's just so much. But we didn't have to worry about this when we were kids, because we would go to school. The school would schedule a time for us to eat lunch. So we ate lunch at school because that's what they told us to do. And we were kids, so we had to do it. And so we went to school, we ate lunch, we came home, we did our homework. And back then, the homework was what they went over in class. And what they went over in class was the homework, and all of that was on the test. But nowadays, you got us in college, and we got stuff they go over in class, and you got different stuff that's on the homework, and then you got different stuff that's on the quiz, and then you got something completely different on a test. So we gotta study, because what they tell us in class is not what's gonna be on the test anyway. So we have to do our own studying. Like, it's just... And then when we were younger, we had to set bedtime. Our parents would tell us to go to bed at 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Now we up until 3 o'clock in the morning trying to study something that wasn't gone over in class. I'm just saying, man, this adult stuff is hard. It's no joke. Like, I want to take a break from everything, but then we go back to the subject of bills, and bills don't take breaks from nothing. When you are an adult, you are stuck. Like, once you're an adult, you are an adult for the rest of your life. When you're a child, don't rush your childhood away. If there's any kid, I don't know who watches my YouTube channel. So if there are any younger kids out there, don't rush your life away. Don't try to become an adult just so you can have freedom, because you really won't be free because you gotta pay bills. Like, that's really all it boils down to. You have to pay bills, which means you have to get a job. If you want to get a good job, you got to get a good education, so you got to go to college. I feel like adulthood is just a setup for failure, especially going to college. We get loans to go to school. Then in school to get a good education, to get a good job, so that we can pay back the loans that we took out to go to school. It's just one big trap. I'm just ranting, but I'm done. It's just... being an adult is hard. It's hard. Don't rush into it. Don't. If I could go back, I would, but I can't, so I'm stuck. I need help. By the way, my birthday is coming up in July. If you want to know what you can get me, you put something on his phone bill, car insurance, you know, anything. Basically, I need gas in my car. I need an oil change sometimes, you know, anything. Okay, bye.